I struck Lummox's channel. Lummox's channel. Shut up.
Phil is way worse than Wings in every way. Exactly. I mean...
Dude, I'd have an aneurysm if I spent money like Phil does.
Phil's more of a mortgage due every week.
3 times a week.
Jordy's more of a my taxes.
No, Phil does that too.
Oh, you talked about the taxes too?
But I don't really talk about my taxes much on, like...
Yeah, I know. You're not on here constantly going, man, I need help, support to pay my taxes.
I mean, I've talked about it recently because, like,
that's what's going on in your life now.
Right. But it's not like, oh... You know, but like, you hear about my taxes more than they do. Phil is actually an asshole who lies and overspends. Like,
I wasn't going to say that one because they want us to say that so they can send it to me.
Honestly, I will say that at this point. Like, I watched a video the other day where it had, like, it was a troll video, so it was taken out of context. So let's put this out there in front. But, like, the video, like timelined, like, Phil talking about, like, being late on his taxes, which he was. Right, to be fair, it's true. He was late on his taxes. He made a tax payment. But his tax payment was grossly overestimated. Like, his tax payment was like $3,100, and he got donated like $7,000. And then he spent the other $4,000 on like WWE champions that day. It's like, how... Just the sheer amount of, like, how do you spend this level of money? Is a lifestyle he is used to living. Sometimes people can't let go of that old lifestyle. It's addicting to some. Dude. I just think that's...
Okay, but before you comment here, think about the fact that you do this job because you're used to living a lifestyle that you're...
I'm not talking about that.
That you hate.
I'm not talking about it.
Okay.
I'm talking about like the sheer amount of money he spends on that lifestyle. That's the different thing is here, right?
New England said you missed a super chat earlier.
I might have. But let's look at it this way, right? Phil spent, I think, $42,000 in the last calendar year on microtransactions, whatever they might be, right?
I didn't even make $42,000 in the last calendar year.
Right.
Let's be honest.
He spent $42,000 on a man. The man and his wife make $110,000 a year, right? $42,000 after you take taxes off is like is more than half of their gross income, because like taxes take a third. Let's say $30,000 a year in taxes, right? As being generous. That leaves them with $70,000. $42,000 is more than half of their operating income that year that he spent on microtransactions. And the fact that he uses things that people will, like, he uses things that will tug on people's heartstrings. Give me a second. I'll get to it. Thank you, Max. Is to me a very dishonest play. And, like, I don't like commenting on it because the way people got this information is dishonest as well. But, like, that is a straight scumbag move, to be on camera crying because you can't pay your taxes to get people to open their hearts to you, and then use that money to buy video game transactions at the level he did it. If you bought like a $10 skin or something with the money, all right, whatever, that doesn't fucking matter. But no, you're spending over half your operating yearly income in microtransactions, and you buy more alcohol than I have in a truck payment. That is a gross incompetence that needs physical help. Like, he needs gambling, like help. The man, like, honestly.
Okay, let's move on.
I mean, like, look at it this way. if DarkSydePhil actually gambled, right? Like legitimately gambled, like he went and played blackjack or something, he'd be in a better spot right now in life. Don't you do the same with chili? Hypocrite. I know you're trying to be funny. Chili is $2.49, dog, for a large container of it. Like,
which he hasn't bought in months.
Right.
In fact, I think the last chili I bought, and that was like what, like June, July.
How am I saying how would he be better if he actually gambled? If you actually gambled $40,000 over the tune of $15 a pop over the span of a year, you'd actually win every now and then. The odds of just being there means that you're eventually going to win. So you technically would have more money right now than you would buying like fucking duplicates of the same shit in a phone game that's going to be gone in 2 years. In 2 years or less, WWE Champion is going to be shut down, and they're going to replace it with something else. They're going to redesign the app. New phones are going to get stronger. They're going to put better graphics. They're going to label it something else, and they're going to take everything you spent and throw it in the fucking trash. I don't even have a TikTok. Like this is the shit I hate, dude. You're laughing at it, but it's like...
No, it's ridiculous. It's like... I'm laughing at it because I find it like so stupid that people just keep going at it all the time. It's ridiculous. I can't believe people like literally don't have a life up to the point where they have to do all this shit.
Be like, Older, why did you flirt with a 17-year-olds on stream? First off, that's 100% playing the room. Second off, it's like, dude, most dudes in my... I'm just going to shut up. There's not video proof of all of it. It's like the dude right here. Like, you said you killed your dog in a swamp. There's any proof to that. Finish the rest of the story, motherfucker. Oh, you can't, right? You can't finish the rest of the story. Why? Because it's taken out of fucking context. The story was, me and my stepfather were raccoon hunting. The dog treated a raccoon. Right? Dog treated a raccoon. Raccoon eviscerated it. Raccoons have very sharp claws. By the time we got to the dog, his belly and intestines were laying on the fucking ground. He was sitting there dying. Dying. So instead...
out my potions.
Yeah. So instead of letting the dog sit there and suffer, we shot the dog. That's the humane thing to do in that situation. Is it true I named my dog the N-word? No, that's not true. My grandfather had a dog named the N-word. I didn't personally name it. My grandfather was a hardcore racist. And you see multiple times in my life I stated that it's amazing I didn't turn out to be a hardcore racist. I remember having a friend named Joshua in fucking elementary school, and I'm like, why should I hate these people? Because I thought Joshua was cool. You know, I'm still friends with Joshua to this day. Mainly a Facebook friend at this point, but you know, shit happens. Life happens. Can't keep up with all your friends. Dude, I've said a lot of non-racist stuff too. Why don't I get credit for that, Mars? Why don't I get credit for like being supportive of Black Lives Matter? Why don't I get credit that all the black people you've seen me hang around with, nobody's ever detested me or hated me, right? About all that credit, where's that at? I mean, you want to sit there and say I'm a racist because of certain things. That's like saying like every time somebody's made a distasteful joke that they're racist. Like every comedian on the planet's a racist. Carlo Mencia's a racist. Chris Rock's a racist. I would say Mooney, but he most likely is a racist. But we we are reporting the minor comments to YouTube on Twitter. See, this shit, like, all they want to do is see me fucking struggle.
I am overburdened.
This is what this shit does. And I have no recourse for it. Like, please put the accusations to bed. That's what I'm trying to do, but it doesn't fucking work. It's just like people always say, why don't you just apologize? Motherfucker, I've apologized. I've apologized multiple times. I just want to play fucking video games and hang out and chill. And it's like, people just want to keep fucking with me over and over and over again. Because they get kicks off of it. Even if it's not monetarily, they get clout. They get their little bit of internet clout. It's like dudes that want to fucking like tear the sink up in the school bathroom for like TikTok fame. That's all this shit is. They don't care they're tearing somebody's real life down. They don't care if somebody is mentally unstable because of their actions. Because fuck you. Turn the TV off. Motherfucker, I can't turn the TV off. This is what I do. This is what I do to pay the bills. I've been doing this shit for 15 years. I'm not exactly in the greatest shape. It's not like I can go work at a factory. Kids bucketing cats for clout? Fuck you, dude. I was 5. 5. I even say in the story I was 5.
I like your shiny helmet.
Thank you. I'm probably going to have to get off here soon.
Oh yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, these people are going hard on me for some fucking
I
reason.
was gonna say, did you?
I'm going to go deal with this shit. I'll be back later. I'll see you guys.